Talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Thanks for stopping by today. Are you optimistic? Hopeful? Doing okay? Having a rough time? Shit little challenged right now? No matter what, I'm glad you're there, and whatever way we can help with doing better in your day-to-day life, your health, your wellness, and your well-being, we're here. If you call and I don't know the answer, I will know somebody who will have the answer, and we'll find out for you. And what I've learned over the years and during the show, the audience, it's a big platform, and there are people in various stages and degrees of health and stages of life, right? And so you're trying to reach as many people as possible and keep it entertaining for as many people as possible. You don't want to isolate, as we say in the business, just one demographic. So, in light of that, now what I've been doing to get myself back into shape is every night now, I started off just by walking 4 miles. And then I picked up the pace, and then I got it to its maximum pace of walking. Then I start now adding running to it and stop for a while and then walk. So I'm eventually going to hopefully get to all running. And so over these several weeks, I noticed this man who would be walking with a walker. And I would say hello to him. I'd give him a high sign as I would go by him, and he would always have a smile and he'd nod his head. Always smiled. So the last time I saw him, I said, next time I see him, I said to myself, I'm going to stop and say hello. I'll stop. Well, I don't like to interrupt my routine, but I said, I'm going to stop and say hello to him. Why? Because I was impressed that he was out there with a walker. And he's walking. So last night, sure enough, there he was. And I stopped. And I introduced myself and I said, how are you doing with your health? And he said, well, I have a little bit of cancer. That's a quote. And I thought it was interesting. And he proceeded to tell me he has leukemia. And then they got him on this medication, and it's worked wonders for him. And he was telling me all about it. And he said, I'm 87. And he said, tomorrow's my birthday. So today's his birthday. And his name is George. And George, we want to wish you a happy birthday. I hope you're listening. I invited him to listen to the show. I hope he's listening. And then after he told me his story, I said, you know, I have a little bit of cancer too. He said, you do? I said, yeah. I said, I have two types. And then I chatted with him about that a little bit. He's 87 years old. He has leukemia. He's using a walker, and he's out there walking. Okay? I'm just saying. I won't say any more. You get the message. I was so impressed. I said, will you inspire me? I hope I can make it to 87. Yeah. There he was. It's amazing, isn't it? Think about that. Got leukemia, he's got a walker, and he's out there walking for exercise to do better. He was very alert, cognitively aware. Pretty good, no? Yeah. I said, I'm going to stop and talk to him. You never know. You never know. Boy, I'll tell you, if you just take a moment, Just take a moment and follow your intuition and your instincts. And if you see somebody and you think that, this is somebody I would like to say something, you should do it. You never know. I learned something last night, and now I'm sharing it with you, and hopefully it'll serve as a little bit of inspiration for somebody that may be listening or watching the show. And we wish George a happy birthday, and I hope I get to see him more as I go along my path. Speaking of which, on Monday I begin, not to make this not about me, but I just want to bring you up to date. Monday I start chemo again, and I'll do 3 months worth. It's for preventative purposes, and I'll tell you more about it. I don't know how I'm going to deal with it in terms of reacting. I mean, already did it, 28 hours of it already. So we'll see what we do this round. This is prevention now. I'll let you know how that goes. Monday, I go back into the chemo room. What I've learned about the chemo room is everybody should be assigned 1 month of chemo room duty. All you have to do is go in and sit there. I tell you, it will change and improve your perspective on life. Those of you listening who've been in a chemo room know exactly what I'm talking about. It's quite an experience. Please give me a call today. It's just you and me, Gary and Stephen, and no guest today. So we're wide open. I have a lot of things to serve up, and but if you can listen and you have something on your mind, I can take the time to talk to you for sure. And it's easy to get in touch with us. All you got to do is
reach out at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255. You can also email Doc at drgarco@letstalknutrition.com. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Let's Talk Nutrition. I have a question from a listener.
Okay. Well, how did you get that question?
I got it through Facebook.
Listen, first name. We can use a first name.
Yeah, we'll use a first name, and that's Jazz. Okay.
Oh, I like that name. That's what I did all my life was play jazz. Go ahead.
Okay. Jazz wants to know: should you take supplements before you go to bed or when you wake up?
Okay. Now, that's a very good question. It depends. All right. Some supplements definitely never take before going to bed. You don't take a multiple vitamin before you go to bed. It's going to amp you up.
Really?
Absolutely. It's going to create energy. Vitamins help. Vitamins are coenzymes, and they are responsible for making other compounds work. That's what vitamins are. I'll explain more. Do not take a vitamin, a multiple, before going to bed.
Even the chewables for the kids?
Nothing. Nothing like that. Some people believe you might maybe something that moderates inflammation a little bit. But I'm a great believer. When it's time to go to bed, that's what it is. It's not time to eat. It's not time to take the supplements that you forgot to take all day. It's too late. Go to bed. You're better off. You don't want to disrupt your sleep architecture. You want to sleep. Some vitamin in the morning, that's a good time to take a round of vitamins when you have your breakfast. I'm a big fan of taking supplements with food. Some supplements you do not take with food because you don't want them to compete with other compounds. But a tranquil sleep I take before going to bed, 10 minutes. I take 2 of the lozenges, and they help me sleep better. I don't have insomnia. I'm not a big fan of taking protein, a ton of protein. I know athletes and bodybuilders like to do that. Sleep is a time for the body to heal and repair itself, rejuvenate. You're making it work. It needs to be focused on other things. Come back, I'll tell you. That's a great question. You're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, coast to coast.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
As a family-owned company since 1968, Now Foods has spent the last 46 years building a legacy in the natural health industry as a trusted leader. Now provides a comprehensive approach to wellness by offering more than 1,400 high-quality health foods, supplements, sports nutrition, and personal care products at an affordable price. Now believes that natural is better. They don't use artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, and they offer many vegetarian, organic, and gluten-free products. Their foods are all non-GMO. Since their beginning, Now has grown to become an award-winning leader in the natural health industry. But one thing has never changed: their commitment to providing the highest quality products at the best value to empower people to lead healthier lives. High quality doesn't have to mean high price. From essential oils to amino acids, multivitamins to natural sweeteners, Now has you covered. To find a store near you that carries Now products, or for more information, visit nowfoods.com. That's nowfoods.com.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit takesolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, Algae for Life, CV Sciences, from seed to shelf, New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom, NeoCell, the true science of collagen, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace, now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. We had an excellent question. Nobody's ever asked me that question. And Gary, it was from our Jazz from our Facebook page asked,
what supplements, or if you should take any supplements before you go to bed at night?
very good question. The answer is there are some that you definitely do not want to take, and there are some that you might want to take. Okay? A multiple is clearly not one of them that you want to take before going to bed. Also, fat-soluble vitamins. Vitamin A, D, E, K, ADEK is the acronym, ADEK. Why? Because they're fat-soluble. They're better when they're consumed with food. Now, I seem to disagree with some. They recommend taking B vitamins before going to bed. I don't know if I would do that. They say because it's better on an acidic stomach. B vitamins can energize you. I'm not so sure I wouldn't take a B vitamin complex before going to bed. Jazz. I wouldn't do that. There are some supplements you might want to consider, like Tranquil Sleep that has melatonin in it, 5-HTP, and so on. Those help sleep. Those help with better sleep. I get that. And absolutely, that it's appropriate to take them before going to bed. B vitamins, I don't know. Protein, a ton of protein. I've had this argument with bodybuilders for years. That's the best time to take it. You know, they're doing 30, 40, 50 grams of protein and then going to bed. It's going to take a considerable amount of effort for your body to digest that when you need your body to use its energy to help heal and repair. I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. And I don't know of any evidence that says a ton of protein at bed is a great idea. So I would avoid the fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, and K, or any fat-soluble vitamin. I would avoid consuming a lot of protein, for sure. Some people might take an antioxidant because they have arthritis or some other issue that causes them discomfort, and something that would moderate an anti-inflammatory based supplements that would help with moderating the inflammation because they have discomfort. And there are any number, maybe curcumin and so on, to see if that helps. If it moderates the discomfort during the night while you're sleeping, rather than taking pain pills, that might be a good idea. There are certain herbs to take at night because they help you sleep. Go herbs and sleep, and Gary will give you a list here. We can do this on the fly. I would avoid taking a lot of supplements before. Probiotics might be something to take before going to bed. Dr. Mitchell was on a few weeks ago, and he thinks that's a good idea. I don't object to that. I don't think that's a bad idea. Let's go to St. Petersburg, Florida. Jean, welcome to the show.
Well, I was just, good morning, and how are you? I'm sorry.
Well, thank you for asking. I'm doing fine. How are you? I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Go ahead.
I was going to say the same thing as I heard on your show, probiotics you should take at night, especially the one in your mouth, and he said that it travels all through your body, but start at the mouth, at the top.
Yeah, he's the first guest that ever said that on the air. That's an interesting idea. It's an interesting idea. Go ahead.
There was 3 things on the probiotics. If you take it while you eat, it does one thing, and if you take it later on in between meals, it does another.
Okay, yeah. I'll clear that up for you. There's what they call systemic enzymes. It masquerades under different names. And what those are enzymes that you take on an empty stomach. There are any number of products that have that kind of those kind of enzymes. Now, then there are enzymes you take while you eat. Those are called digestive enzymes. The systemic enzymes, and there are a number of different products, companies that make these, Natural Factors, and so on. They're also called proteolytic enzymes. Those are intended to fight inflammation. And you take them on an empty stomach because you don't want them to compete, and you take them in between meals. What's interesting about systemic enzymes or proteolytic enzymes, that if you took them during the meal, they would help digest food too. So you have, like at Enzymedica, they have the enzymes for digestion, then they have enzymes you take on an empty stomach, the systemic or the proteolytic. That's the difference. Did I explain that clearly, or did I confuse you?
Yes. No. Very good.
So,
can I make two other comments?
Sure. Well, save them. Hold on. We got to pay a couple of bills. We're going to the bottom of the hour. We'll be back. LTN, coast to coast.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
to Let's Talk Nutrition Coast to Coast, wherever and however you may be listening to the show, coast to coast, and whatever you may be doing. And we're in St. Petersburg, Florida, talking to Jean on the phone. Jean, you had a couple of more questions or comments.
Two things off topic, and then I'll just hang up. Is one, you asked North American Herb and Spice, the Pomamax, when you take it or how you take it. It's a very sweet vitamin or whatever. And just to let you know, I put it in my tea, and it makes it a sweet tea, which is great. And the other thing is I do go out in the sun every day from 10 to 20 minutes without sunscreen to get my vitamin D. And I'm going to hang up.
Don't hang up. Wait. Before you go, the Pomamax, you like that, huh?
Oh, yes, I do. Excellent.
And since you've been taking it, you notice anything? Is there any effect that it has on you? Less.
Well, I take about 42 vitamins.
So it's hard to know.
With you.
Yeah.
And but I just feel great. I feel great. And thank you so much for your show. You have educated me. I could talk to you for hours and hours. It took me 2 years to get off meat for breakfast, just for breakfast. And now I'm down to, I eat meat once a day. I know it's terrible, but once a day, either for lunch or for dinner. And I'm trying to get it off meat totally.
Do you feel better? Do you feel better since you've been eating less meat?
I feel great, and I'll tell you what, I haven't eaten that fast food in, I don't know, probably 6 months, and I did stop the other day. I ate that, and I was sick as a dog.
No kidding.
Oh man, I can't believe what a difference.
Yeah,
believe what a big difference.
I know. You don't know how bad you really are feeling when you eat that food, and how, until you quit eating it and then go back to it after a while, and then you realize that it makes you nauseous, makes you sick, you feel sluggish, cramps and whatnot.
Oh, terrible. And I've been watching all the videos on YouTube with the fork and the spoon, and all of them. I cannot believe. And they say you don't have to just eat salads, because when you say, okay, you have to basically go over to a vegetarian type or Mediterranean type dinner or meal or lifestyle. I'm telling you, I thought, I am not eating a salad every day. You are crazy. But then I watched the shows, and they show how to put the beans in. I had black beans for the first time in my whole life.
Oh, my.
2 days ago.
Wow.
Washed them. I followed one of the recipes in one of the books that I have and washed them, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
What Jean is referring to is forks over knives. If you go to nutritionfacts.org, nutritionfacts.org. That's Dr. Michael Greger's website. Everything on that website is donated. He makes no money. And he has a team of researchers. They volunteer their time. He's been doing this for years.
Wonderful, man.
Yeah, he's great. And they'll teach you. They have recipes. They even have clinics. They have all kinds of things you can attend, and you can learn how to cook using relative to a whole food plant-based diet. And people say, "Oh, that food can't taste good." I got news for you.
Know.
I got news for you. I have gotten rid of dairy. I'm off dairy completely. No dairy at all. And I have a couple of stories about dairy today I'll get to. And, of course, no meat at all now. I know it's hard, but, it depends on some people. It may be fine to have a little bit. For others, depending on their lifestyle, depending on their health, their stage in life, and so on, it may the option, a whole food plant-based diet may be a better option. But if you feel better in the program that you're doing, then continue to do it and keep working at it and experiment like you just did. You went back and had some fast food, and it wasn't as good as it used to be, right?
It was terrible. I was sick. I felt heavy. I felt I wasn't motivated to do anything.
I know.
It was terrible.
It's amazing.
But still, it's still hard when you were brought up on meat and potatoes. And if we didn't have meat and potatoes, my father said we didn't eat and we didn't have dinner. And, when you're brought up that way, and that's the way it's easy. You were brought up on a Mediterranean diet, and so to me, it's not as hard for you to do that. Where here, I'm trying to change my whole
your relationship
way
with
of
food.
eating.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
right.
your relationship
Right.
with food. I mean, you grew up with that. What questions did you want me to ask or answer before you hang up?
Well, no, I was just saying that the pomegranate, you were asking where I put it in my tea. It's delicious. It makes everything sweet instead of using any type of sugar. That's what I
So
use.
you're using that.
And
That's a good choice.
cereal. Yes.
Good choice.
And then the other thing is, I know one of your guests said they do not use sunscreen if they go out.
Yeah,
for
you
a
be
little bit,
careful.
I'll go out.
Just be careful. 10 minutes. I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, you get your vitamin D. It's very
Yes.
good. I had a guest on here the other day. He goes out into the sun for hours. He admitted, and Gary knows who I'm talking. I won't throw him under the bus here, but no sunscreen. And I'm thinking, man, what are you doing?
Well, that's dumb.
No, it's not smart. But Gary, go ahead.
We were talking about the pomegranate. You know, the pomegranate that you buy in the store, and
Too much sugar.
150 calories per 8 ounces.
Yeah, you got to watch. You got to watch. You know.
No, this is a
North American Urban Spice. Yeah, he was talking about a juice.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that.
No, I wouldn't buy that. No.
Yeah, they're selling it as like healthy too, which is sad.
Yeah.
We looked it up. It's got more calories per 8 ounces than a Coca-Cola.
Yeah, she's talking about the other product from North American.
Yeah. No, I don't drink any juice. You got me off of that too. I mean, I don't drink any whole fruit.
See, giving up. I'm with her though. Giving up meat was hard.
Gary, I got him moving toward a plant-based diet. He's getting there. You gave up meat pretty much.
Yeah, I'm probably eating it maybe once every 3 days now.
And how much were you eating it before?
Well, 3-4 times a day.
Well, so was I. 3-4 times a day, and then I'm down to once a day, which I think is fantastic for me.
That's great. That's
even
good.
for breakfast, we used to have sausage, bacon, or whatever.
Oh, no.
I don't eat any of that for the last couple of years. I haven't had any meat for breakfast, and now I'm trying to do it for lunch and then hopefully dinner.
Did you grow up in the South?
No, I'm Connecticut. Connecticut.
Up northeast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so. Listen,
boy, even spaghetti. We had to have meat and sausage in our spaghetti, and always a salad. But still, it's always had meat in everything.
I know that's what a Western diet. I'm going to talk about that coming back in the second hour. I'm going to get to a couple of studies on dairy and a Western diet. There's many studies on the Western diet and the risks that we run. I keep saying that if we keep eating this Western diets, now it's a processed, refined food diet, it will be the demise of the health of Western civilization. Gene, thank you so much for listening to the show. Thank you for your compliments, and congratulations on taking charge of your health and doing better. I appreciate that.
Not easy.
You're right, but you're doing it, and that's an achievement. LTN, coast to coast.
Don't be stressed out or anxious. Take Hempanol, the only raw CO2 hemp extract available. It's 100% organic with wild oregano P73 extract. You might have heard about CBD, but there's no comparison. Hempanol has the power and potency you need to support your nervous system, stay calm and focused, and maintain a healthy immune system. Unlike other CBD oils, Hempanol contains the full spectrum of phytocannabinoids. Take Hempanol and feel great. And if you suffer from insomnia and can't seem to get that full night's rest, try Hempanol PM. Hempanol PM is specifically formulated to get you the rest you need without feeling sluggish when you wake. It's non-addictive, completely natural, and leaves you feeling energetic and ready to take on the day. To place your order, to find out where to find Hempanol in your area, call 1-800-243-5242. 800-243-5242. Or visit us at oreganol.com.
If you've ever had digestive issues slow you down, it's time to live digestively with the #1 high-potency probiotic, Ultimate Flora. Because with 50 billion live cultures inside you, life feels a little lighter, a little livelier, a little more you. No matter where life takes you, live digestively with Ultimate Flora probiotics from Renew Life. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. #1 probiotic brand with 15 billion or more cultures based on annual sales. How can a sweet little fruit gummy help you live digestively? Ultimate Flora Probiotic Gummies put the ultimate natural digestive support to work inside you to help you feel a little lighter, a little more you. And if raspberry lemonade's a little more you, feel bubbly in a good way with Ultimate Flora Probiotic Fizzy Drink Mix. Ultimate Flora Probiotic Gummies and Fizzy Drink Mix. 2 great ways to live digestively, deliciously. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymatica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymatica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Want to get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult? Try PGX from Natural Factors. This revolutionary product is clinically shown to help people achieve their ideal body weight in a safe, natural way. PGX helps you feel full for hours, dramatically reduces the glycemic index of any food or meal, and ultimately causes the release of the compounds that achieve 2 important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. As medical doctor Mark Hyman said in his best-selling book, Eat Fat, Get Thin, if you choose to use only one supplement, PGX is the most important. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, you need the tremendous support of PGX from Natural Factors. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, visit pgx.com.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing. Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Getting some good calls today, good questions. I'm going to go back. I'm going to take Mel's call here in one moment. We go back to this business of protein before bedtime. Taking a lot of it. I know bodybuilders that will take as much as 50 grams of protein before going to bed. I'm not so much opposed to taking protein before going to bed as is the quantity. I just think that's too much in terms of digestion. There is some research I was sharing with Gary during the break. Some studies that show that taking protein before bedtime might be a good idea for helping to rebuild tissue, muscle tissue. I don't object to that. 50 grams, I just don't think so. it's too much to digest it. Now, if you're 250 pounds, you're an athlete, maybe. But someone like myself, I'm 5'10". I used to weigh 175, but given my weight now, 50 grams of protein before going to bed. No, I just, maybe 15 grams, 20 grams on the outside. And I wouldn't take it right immediately. I'd give it a chance. I don't know. I see studies now to suggest that it may not be a horrible idea. It may, in fact, be a good idea, but I think it should be done in moderation. So I'm open-minded about these things. It's the quantity that I object to. And I know people that are doing like up to 50 grams before going to bed. Let's go to St. Petersburg, Florida. Mel, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on.
Hi, Doc. I had called you the other day, and you asked me to call the place where I'm having the chemo, and I did. And you were right. I was probably not answering. It was about iron. But anyway, I wanted to know was some foods that contain iron, and they told me beans and green leafy vegetables. But what I was calling about today, and I put them in my smoothie, and I had bean soup in the morning. And I've given up the meat, and I've given up the dairy. But you asked me here probably a few years ago what I wouldn't give up, and I told you half and half in my coffee.
Ooh.
And I'm still having it. And I know you used to tell us about your drink at Starbucks that contains some dairy, though probably low fat. I wondered if you found a substitute. And
yes.
Now when I go to...
I have.
Have you? Okay.
I have. I got rid of the milk.
Okay.
They think I'm whacked. The Starbucks I go to the same one every morning. They know me very well. Mm-hmm. So now I just get the shots. I get 3 or 4 Ristretto shots.
What is that, Doc, Ristretto?
The Ristretto shots, they have a button on the machine that makes the shot. It's a shorter shot. It's less bitter. It's not as bitter.
Is it coffee?
Yeah, it's coffee. It's Ristretto.
Okay.
It's espresso.
Okay.
So I get 3 or 4 in a venti cup, and then at home, I warm up. There is a almond milk that I found. It's called Orgain, Orgain. And the reason why I like it is because one serving has 10 grams of protein. Typically, almond milk, some of them taste horrible. Mm-hmm. 2, they only have 1 gram of protein per serving. This product by Orgain is organic. It's almond milk, but they also add some other types of protein, pea protein, and I forget, rice protein. That's how they boost it to 10 grams.
Okay.
So, I get the one that is slightly sweetened, slightly. And Gary, can you find it, Orgain? Gary's going to see if he can find an image of it. I got it at Whole Foods. They sell it at Sprouts. I saw it there. It's in a number of places.
You got a video of you buying it?
Oh, there's a video of me buying it. I had special ordered it. Vitamin Discount Center stores here in town special ordered it for me by the case. I like that. It tastes good. It's slightly sweetened. There's not a lot of sugar in it, and it's vanilla. I got the vanilla flavor. And I can tell you, I can even drink it out of typically, you couldn't get me to drink almond milk out of a glass. Some of that stuff tastes like industrial fluid. You mop floors with it. This tastes wonderful. And I like it, and I use that. I add that. I bring it in a thermos, and I add it to my espresso shots. And in fact, that's what here's the thermos right here, and here's my Starbucks cup. I'm not lying. I got them right here. And that's how I'm doing it. It's not half and half, but, here's how I think about this, Mel. If you like a little bit of half and half, if that's the only nutritional sin you're committing, you know what? Maybe it's all right.
Well, Doc, let me tell you my solution at Starbucks. I don't want a little bit of half and half. When I go to Starbucks, I don't do it anymore. I go there when my friends want me to meet them, and I would be having probably a fourth of a cup.
No.
Half and half, and I don't do it anymore.
Oh, man, good thing.
What I do, I order oatmeal. I take Natural Factors Veggie Day plant-based protein, put about 3 tablespoons in a little container, and chop up about 4 walnut halves and dump that onto my oatmeal, and they have their coffee, and I have my oatmeal with the protein in it.
That's great. You see, now, the reason why this call is important, because this demonstrates and supports the idea that I've always believed in, that people will find ways to do things in a healthy way when they're really motivated. And listening to Gene, now listening to Mel, and there are others, because you write to me and you see me in person, and you tell me these things on how they figure it out, and people make the effort. And how are you doing with your chemo?
I'm doing okay. I have no illness. All I have is fatigue. And you're right about the chemo room. I've never seen people in despair.
Yeah. I think everybody should be assigned 1 month of chemo room duty in their lifetime.
Right.
And you learn a lot by sitting in there, don't you?
Yes. And you can talk to people. I talked to a lady the other day, and I go once a week. And I've always, I'm okay. I have no fatigue.
Good for you.
I did have a port put in Monday.
All right, I don't want you to hang up.
No.
If you have to hang up and come back into the second hour, I want to talk to you a little bit. I'm going to tell you what Gary and I are going to do this coming Monday. I'll share that with you and the rest of the audience. Mel has been a regular listener of this show for a long time. He's illustrative of the kinds of people that listen to this show and watch it, many people are very, very healthy, many have health struggles, and there's a lot in between. Mel has a lot of courage, man, a lot of courage. He's fighting the battle, and that goes a long way with me. Let's talk nutrition coast to coast.
Everyone's
Welcome to the show. It's great to be with you. Thanks for tuning in. Great to be with you. We're all here, ready to go. We did 1 hour. We're going to do another one. We could do one after that, too, if we had to. Thinking about it. Steven's here behind the glass. Gary's with me. You doing all right over there?
I'm good. I was dwelling on.
You look pretty serious here.
I was dwelling on what she just said about
Who's she?
The lady.
What lady?
The lady that does our introduction to us.
Oh, you hear her, right? I wrote that intro.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, she talks about love, and how important love is to health. And we were talking about earlier before we first came in about stress.
I'm saving that for you.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to give you a chance to unwind that in a minute, because Gary learned something, and dawned on him. He had one of those ding, 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 ding moments, sometimes called an epiphany. He's going to share something with you. No guest today, and we've had great calls already. I had something else to serve up, but I'll take the calls any day of the week before what I have to prepare to talk about. I want to listen to you and what you have to say. And I have Mel holding on the phone. Mel, welcome back. I want to get back to you. I don't want to leave you hanging there. I'm going to give you another suggestion, Mel.
Okay.
You may not like this, but I would recommend, given that you're doing, now you have a cancer and you're doing chemo, I would move away from the whey right now.
Oh, I don't use it. I use the plant-based Natural Factors Veggie Day.
Okay, that's good. I'm holding up in my hand I remember I just gave you the almond milk by Orgain.
Right.
They also have a protein shake. I'm holding it up. It comes in vanilla and chocolate. It's a plant-based protein.
Great.
This I do take before going to bed, and have. It is, let me see here. Give me 1 second. It is wonderful. It's light. When I drink it, I don't feel full. I don't get gassy or bloated. The reason why a lot of people take whey is because they want to get the casein. Ironically, I'm trying to get away from the casein.
Right.
Given my health condition. And this particular product has 16 grams of protein per serving. There's one serving. 2 grams of fiber. 9 grams of sugar, not bad. 6 grams of fat. 1 gram of saturated fat, no trans fats. 160 milligrams of sodium and 170 milligrams of potassium. Then there's vitamin A and so on. It's a plant-based protein, and they have it in chocolate, strawberry, whatever, by Orgain, Orgain, and it's organic, as is that almond milk that I told you about by them. I highly recommend it.
Can you get it at Vitamin Discount?
Yes. Go to Vitamin Discount Center. I don't know which store you shop in. You tell them I sent you in, and you said Dr. Garko recommended. If they will order it if they don't have it. I know they have it in some of the stores. They may have it in all of them. I don't know.
I'll do that.
And you will like it. It tastes good. The chocolate is yum. The vanilla is good. I like it a lot. So I would recommend it. Now, you're doing chemo once a week, are you?
Yes.
Okay. Now, most of the people listening and watching the show know that I had cancer, and I'm going to resume chemo on Monday. It's done for preventative purposes. Gary's coming with me on Monday, and we're going to film it.
Yeah.
And I want people to see what it's like. We're not going to film the nurses or anybody else, because that's not a good... It'll be on me. The camera will be on me. From the time I walk in, they'll take some blood before I go in. They'll do a blood draw. They always typically do. And then we'll show it all. And what it's like. And, yeah, I think people need... What I've learned is people, they're curious. They're also afraid, Mel.
I know it.
They're very frightened. They're very frightened. And there's nothing to be afraid of. I can tell you that.
I agree.
There's nothing to be afraid of. And we're going to show it. We're going to film it. How are you going to do this? I'll let Gary talk.
I'm gonna film it, and then we're gonna make a video of it and post the video, because I want to be able to edit it, and because obviously no one's gonna sit there for the whole 2 hours of us being there. So we're gonna edit it and put some highlights in it, and
I'll talk along the way, and I'll comment.
Narrate it. So
I think this is important to do because it's part of educating, Mel. How long have you had cancer?
About 6 years.
Oh, my land.
I had radiation first, then I had cryosurgery at Moffitt, then I had about 2 years of hormone therapy, and now I'm having the chemo. I had the Zytiga for 5 months, but it was not. That's a chemo tablet, but it wasn't working. So now I'm having the infusion.
Yeah, the intravenous. So you said that they put a port in you. They're putting. Yeah. You have a port on your upper chest.
Yeah. Do you have a port, Doc?
No.
Oh, brother, it is so much easier. But that's just my thing.
I know it's much easier. One day, all the nurses are wonderful.
Wonderful people.
Yeah, but one day, she was trying to put the needle in, for the intravenous.
Sure.
And when she was done, I said, was that a flathead screwdriver or a Phillips head that you were using? She looked at me, and I started to laugh. I said, my goodness. She said, yeah. She says, I'm so sorry, Dr. Garko. I didn't mean to hurt you. Sometimes, even getting the needle in can be difficult. But, on the whole, it's not too bad.
Well, I had the needle for 2 weeks.
You didn't like it, huh?
Well, the doctor wanted me to see how I reacted to the chemo. Then he gave me a port, and I had the port Tuesday. Used that. No comparison. The port was painful after the numbness wore off. Didn't see or feel anything going in, but in a couple of days, and I had some pain medication. I was okay.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I got the port.
No, I didn't want the port, and I didn't want a feeding tube, and
right.
There's something I told them to do about the feeding tube, but I can't say it on air. I'll get kicked off.
Okay. We all think differently.
Yeah.
I will not make myself eat or drink if I don't like it, and I'll say, if you think you want to give me a tube, go ahead and give it, but I am not forcing myself to eat.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. Well, you're a warrior, and I respect you for your courage to fight this battle so long. I admire you. You're not alone. And I told Gary that when I can get on the other side of all this treatment, I'll spend the last quarter of my life doing service, and he's going to be coming with me and filming. We're going to memorialize. I'll be giving talks, and I will be there. You're going to see me. I'll be around.
Good.
And because I want to be a voice for those who don't have a voice.
Right.
And what it's like, and what the battle is like, and what we can learn, and what people who are healthy can learn from those who have experienced cancer or some of these other diseases that are just so devastating. And the little children that I've come now to learn about, 3 years old, 4 years old, they're suffering, and the battle that they're fighting, nobody's telling their story. We need bards. Back hundreds of years ago, they had bards who used to go from town to town and sing the narratives. They would tell the stories. That's how people learned. We need people to be a voice for those who don't have a voice and tell their story. And that's why I wanted you to come back on, and I wanted you to share your story. You're a warrior, and just want you to know that, and I respect you for what you're doing and how you're doing it. You're a good man.
I just wondered if you were shocked I was at how crowded, and not crowded, but how packed these offices are.
Yeah. There's no. Yeah.
You said that to me.
We'll be back.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Are you suffering from those awful allergies? Hay fever, sneezing, watery eyes. Here's some advice you won't want to miss.
I'm a doctor, and my patients used to dread allergy season. But then I discovered A. Vogel Allergy Relief, a unique combination of natural ingredients that usually addresses every one of my patients' symptoms. And while it's clear that the vast majority of my patients benefit significantly from A. Vogel Allergy Relief, what's even more amazing is that after using it, at least half of my patients' symptoms didn't return. As a doctor, that's the kind of outcome my patients and I can appreciate.
Get doctor-recommended A. Vogel Allergy Relief for your allergy symptoms. It's proven safe, it doesn't make you drowsy, it's fast-acting, and it may even help prevent your allergies from returning. Available at vitamin discount centers, Richards, Rollin' Oats, Vitamin Shop, Nutrition Smart, and other fine health food stores.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit takesolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, Algae for Life, CV Sciences, From Seed to Shelf, New Chapter, The Benefit of Nature's Wisdom, NeoCell, The True Science of Collagen, Yerba Prima, Pioneers in Internal Cleansing, Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for stopping by today. Great calls. Thank you for calling and sharing your story. I wanted to give Mel an opportunity to tell his story. That's a man. That man's been fighting cancer for 6 years. I'm just saying. Here's a way to get in touch with the show. We love hearing from you. I love talking to you.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. It's 877-897-8255. Or you can reach out at Dr. Garko at letstalknutrition.com. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition, or on Twitter at LTN Radio. So we were talking about stress.
Okay, here's a story. Gary's been on the show October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. That's 8 months. We're in the month of June. You've been with the show. Now Gary works for Let's Talk Nutrition. He's employed by the company, and he's a media manager, and he streams the show, and he's one of my producers. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, and so I had like an epiphany last night around about 9 o'clock, 9:30, driving home. And I had a lot of stress relieved last night. Okay. I shared it with you. I mean, I was that excited. I shared it with you. I shared it with my significant other. And I did not really realize what kind of controlling factor stress has on the human body. Mm-hmm. Okay. And so I stayed up a little late. I usually go to bed, you know me, about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Mm-hmm. I stayed up about 10:30, went to bed, slept the whole night, only got up one time to use the restroom. Got up again around 5:30.
Got ready for work.
Left around about 6. Was relaxed. And on my way in, I felt like I had one of them deep tissue massages, but without the ache the next day, because I had so much stress relieved from last night.
Mm-hmm. So what he's talking about is he was working on a project that needed to be done. It was a complicated project for the show, and they were working here till 9 o'clock last night. And he called me on his way home, told me he completed the project. It was a technical project, highly complicated, and I told him, I said, focus on the project. Just focus on that project, get it done. And he felt better. The stress was gone. For 8 months, he's been hearing me talk about stress. And finally, he realized, oh, my God, it does have an impact on how you feel, the quality of your life. He felt relieved, and you ate better, you slept better.
Everything that has stressed me out over the past 12 years is almost finally gone, except dealing with my kids, which I don't think that'll ever go away. Okay, except dealing with my kids and finishing that project last night, because that was such a heavy
a lot of responsibility.
Issue.
Yeah, it's a big issue, and he finished it.
I finished it 2 weeks early, which is I couldn't get over either.
So the lesson to be learned here, he's been listening to the show as he was helping me streaming it, and listening to stress, and then he picked a few things up about it, and now he realizes that you have to, manage the stress, and that stress is a killer and will undermine the quality of your life. So many of you listening, probably to every single person listening and watching the show, know that. And the question is, how do you do it? I've done many shows on stress, and what you're looking for are small little victories, small wins.
Procrastination causes stress. Oh. And I've learned, okay, so one of the things that you taught me, like I said, I finished two weeks early. One of the things that don't procrastinate.
Don't
do it.
Do it. Just go ahead and do it.
Because once you get started doing it,
you'll feel better.
You'll feel better because the stress relief is there. So if you're going to start exercising, if you're going to start working out, if you're going to start eating right, I mean, that was a big thing for me, because I don't eat right. And I'll be the first person to admit it. You'll be the first person to point it out. And Angela will be the first person to laugh at me about it, because she knows, and she tells me too. She goes, you're not eating right. Listen to what Doc says. You need to eat right. And, we had a caller today about giving up meat. And that is such a struggle for me. And a lot of people don't realize what kind of struggle eating right is.
Do you eat a lot of dairy?
I try not to. My addiction is macaroni and cheese. Steaks, pizzas, macaroni and cheese. Mac and cheese is my addiction.
All right. Let me share a few things with you about dairy. So what you're hearing from Gary is what everyday, people in their everyday life experience. You're not alone. And I'm there with you. I struggle just like everybody else. And you heard what the earlier caller, Jean, said. It's not easy, but she's made some changes in her life over the last 2 years that have made a difference in her health. She's eating meat 3-4 times a day. Now she's down to 1 time a day. And so that's progress and other things that she's changed. She said it's not easy. She's right. There's a study coming out of the American Academy of Neurology. I guess they're pretty serious over there. Talking about low-fat dairy being correlated, and I'm not making this up, with a risk for Parkinson's disease? No, can't be. Really? Well, I'll share it with you. I'm reporting now. Journalistically, I'll tell you about it. And then I will share with you that's low-fat dairy. Then I'll go to the other side and I'll share with you about high-fat dairy. You make of it what you will. I know. People get mad. They get mad. I'd rather be sane with the truth than deluded with lies. I'll be back.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. Talking about a study that's trending, and it deals with the consumption of low-fat dairy. Coming out of the source for the study is the American Academy of Neurology. And bottom line finding of the study is that consuming at least 3 servings of low-fat dairy, 3 servings, at least 3, is correlated. They found a statistically significant relationship with a greater risk of developing Parkinson's disease compared to consuming less than 1 serving a day. I'm surprised by this. It's published in the journal called Neurology. And here's what Dr. Catherine Hughes said about her study. Our study is the largest analysis of dairy and Parkinson's to date. She said the results provide evidence of a modest increased risk of Parkinson's with greater consumption of low-fat dairy. Such dairy products, she says, which are widely consumed, could potentially be a modifiable risk factor for the disease, close quote. She says modest. Those who ate at least 3 servings of a low-fat dairy product had a 34 greater chance of developing Parkinson's. That's modest? I would consider modest 15%. Given the seriousness of Parkinson's, I'm a little surprised. What's the correlation? What is it about dairy? What's in the low fat dairy, no less? What's going on there? Why is what my question is. That's not fully explained. She examined different kinds of dairy, including milk, cream, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, butter, margarine, and sherbet. They examined whether full-fat dairy, such as whole milk, was correlated with the risk of Parkinson's disease. Guess what? There was none. It was the low-fat dairy. High-fat dairy, no correlation. Low-fat dairy, there was a correlation. How do you make sense of that? In a meta-analysis looking at a group of studies, the researchers found that total dairy intake was associated with an increased risk of Parkinson's. The overall conclusion, they said, in the press release from these studies was that frequent consumption of dairy products was correlated with a modest increase of Parkinson's. I wonder. I'm not saying there's not a correlation. Gary, can you find the statistic on the prevalence of Parkinson's disease in the United States? How many people suffer from Parkinson's? As a researcher, my instinct is telling me something's not quite right here. Unless Parkinson's is off the chain in terms of its prevalence. Do you have a number? Okay.
Parkinson's affects up to 1 million people in the U.S. Doctors diagnose them as many as 60,000 new cases each year. Parkinson's strikes 50% more men than women, and the average age of the onset is at 60 and above.
So there's 1 million people?
Yes.
Total? But it's 60,000 a year?
Yes.
Something wrong there. If it's 60,000 a year, over 10 years, it's going to be more than 1 million. We're going to have 1 million within 3 or 4 years, 2 years easily, right?
Yeah, but that talks about the onset of death because of it, though.
It's not a high number, is my point. There are over 320 million people in the country. If low-fat dairy, can you find a statistic on the number of people consuming low-fat dairy? If you take a look at these two things, this is what I do. Now I'm going to look at that. If that number is off the chain, high, then we should have, a lot more cases of Parkinson's. I think there's a lot of people that consume low-fat dairy. There's something not right here in this meta-analysis. I'm not saying the correlation doesn't exist. I'm saying that, and then they found that high-fat dairy doesn't increase Parkinson's. There was no statistically significant relationship. Really? What is it about low-fat dairy? What are they putting in there? Or what? It doesn't make any sense, and they don't offer any explanation, at least in the press release. Maybe in the study, I couldn't get my mitts on it. I'm concerned about that finding. It doesn't sound right to me. Anything on that?
No, that's...
Doesn't tell you how many people in the country consume low-fat dairy.
No, it doesn't.
I'm shocked. Let me share with you. So, as a researcher, I'm suspicious of that study. I would expect more people to have Parkinson's than what the numbers suggest. That these numbers, these statistics in this study, it's a 34% greater chance, man, that's what they're saying. That's a lot. 34%. 3 out of 10. I'm just saying. All right, what about high-fat dairy?
No, because it's a lobbyist group, so they're not going to post that.
I don't know. No, that shouldn't be. That's a straight-up science study. It shouldn't be. Here's another study. Consumption of high-fat dairy products associated with a lower risk of developing diabetes. I'm not doing this to confuse people. I'm doing it. I have a reason for reporting this. This study, they found people with the highest consumption of high-fat dairy, that's 8 or more portions a day, had a 23% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those with the lowest consumption. You know what? Not worth it. Don't do it. Even though they lowered their risk of type 2 diabetes, eating a diet that's high in high-fat dairy is a horrible idea. Don't be seduced by that finding. Oh, if I eat a high-fat dairy, I'm going to have a lower chance of type 2 diabetes. Well, if you're not a candidate for type 2 diabetes, forget about that study. You should forget about it completely anyway. What you gain on one thing, you're going to lose on another, like gaining weight, cancer, and whatnot.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract. Available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit Kyolic.com. That's KYOLIC.com. Or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients ingredients such as alpha lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate, also known as limestone? You don't eat rocks as part of your balanced diet, so why would you choose to supplement your bone health nutritional needs with limestone? Our bodies understand and seek whole food sources of nutrition. New Chapter is proud to deliver Bone Strength Take Care, a calcium complex that delivers key bone health nutrients in the form of whole food, not rocks. Bone Strength Take Care also delivers key bone nourishing nutrients including vitamins D3 and K2. Vitamin K2 is of critical importance as it ensures calcium is placed in the bone where it's needed and stays out of the arteries where it's not. Discover for yourself the whole food bone health alternative to rocks. Bone Strength Take Care, the best-selling natural bone health supplement in America. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
You're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. We're live here at WHNZ Studios in Tampa, and it's not raining. I'm so excited about that.
I stopped building the ark.
Doc, David Ketchum wants to tell you what a great show you're having today and that he's got his ears on and he's listening.
Well,
thanks, Dave.
Thank you. I sometimes make people upset. I'm talking, for those of you who like dairy products, I'm not saying you shouldn't consume them. I don't go that far. I'm not saying that. I'm saying be careful. I'm not ideological, but a consumption of high-fat dairy day in and day out is not a good idea.
Well, high fat.
Period.
Is not good, right?
But using dairy, meat, because if high-fat dairy, then you're eating meat, a lot of meat, top that on top of it, and then by the end of the day, you got more fat molecules in your body than you have sense, and it's not good. Now, I'm going to tell you what Dr. McDougall says. I'm going to tell you how he describes dairy foods. You know what he calls dairy foods?
What's that?
Liquid meats. Liquid meats. And the McDougall diet, if you go to Dr. McDougall, I have a lot of regard for John McDougall. He's been doing this a long time. He, in the late 1970s, he started developing the McDougall way of eating. And it took him a while, but he figured out that different food categories, dairy, meats, poultry, fish, free oils, and sugar, for example, were problematic. And he eliminated them from his approach. And he said, almost after 3 years of exhaustive research, I concluded adding dairy foods to my original plant food-based diet would only supply more calories, fat, animal protein, cholesterol, sodium, microbes, and chemical contamination, ingredients that were making most of my patients ill in the first place. He goes on to say, in the final analysis, I found myself unable to discover any reasons to add dairy into the McDougall diet. The hazards weighed heavily, and benefits were overstated or blatantly falsified, he says. Yet, the drone from the dairy industry's propaganda continues 3 decades later. I am the uncommon voice out there in the wilderness. People tired of listening without questioning will find my analysis of some of the dairy industry's most familiar messages refreshing. On the other hand, some of them find them annoying. And that's just the way it goes when you take that kind of position. I was telling Gary when I was a boy, we had those little milk cartons. Remember those in school? They were about 2 cents a carton. That's what it cost to make them.
25 when I was there.
All right. So, and we were drinking milk like nobody's business. Now, we're starting to question whether that's a good idea. Make no mistake, there's a lot of politicking, marketing, market positioning that goes on with these different, with meat, dairy, and all these different foods, corn. You go down the line, all of them. Strong lobbies. And they start to market and they message it so that it sounds like a good thing to do. And oftentimes it may not be, and there's no science really to support it. Now, there are a lot of studies to show that consuming, milk and certain dairies has health benefits. That's the truth. There are studies to support it. But there are a lot more studies that show a diet high in saturated fat, high fat with saturated fat from dairy and other products is a bad idea. And I'm just saying, moderate it, man. Be careful.
Well, you can get calcium and vitamin D from other things besides dairy.
Of course. Absolutely. Remember, if you go and check this, humans drinking cow's milk. Look at the history of that, and you start to scratch your head. And you wonder, what are we doing? Why are we doing that? We'll go from dairy to popcorn. David, welcome to the show.
Yes, I bought some hot air popcorn. I gained a pound or so, but I'm not sure it's from that or a stomach virus I had.
What were you putting on the popcorn?
Well, it's just, and I'll do it all the time. It's just one of those spray-on butters where it doesn't say it's got any calories at all.
No.
But I read on the internet it says you don't absorb corn or popcorn.
Now, hot air popcorn should be high in fiber. And if you're not adding any oil or butter or some other thing on it to make it taste better, it's it's almost like a health food because it's high in fiber. And so if you gained weight, it wasn't from the popcorn. I'm certain of that.
Well, does it have any calories? It says on a bottle it's got calories, but do you absorb those calories?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're putting in your body, you're digesting it. Calories are calories, and I mean, it's not that you're absorbing the calories. What is the chemical composition of the product that you're using? It's the chemicals. It's the chemicals that can be deleterious and can cause issues. Are you storing calories? Well, if you're consuming more calories than you're burning, absolutely, it'll get stored as fat because the body doesn't know what to do with the extra calories other than to store it. It doesn't just dump it off, and send it off as waste matter. I wish we had the biology to do that. We would not have obesity. But I don't know how you gained the weight. I don't know what else you were doing, but hot air popcorn, I mean, it's sort of like eating air, but with fiber.
Yeah, I just saw on the web it says you don't digest it. It looks pretty or something like that.
Yeah, there may be something they're putting on. There are some of these products that they get shunted off and get sent right to the colon, and you don't digest them. I don't know I have to see the chemicals in that product. That could very well be, David, could very well be. How you gained weight from eating hot air popcorn is beyond me. But, yeah, we're out of time. I didn't realize we were in the last segment. Man, didn't even do the healthy and health question. I got carried away. Think about your diet. Think about the foods that you're eating.
No cheating.
No cheating. The weekend, no cheating. Your health is your wealth. Love you.